Hey, Woody, why the long cushion?
Well, Chase, I'm feeling discouraged. I haven't felt this bad since one of those Tillery boys stuck gum under me at Vacation Bible School.
That sounds bad. What's got you down?
This congregation.
What do you mean? This is a great congregation.
I thought so too, until this morning.
This morning?
Think about it, Chase. It's 10:30 a.m. on a Sunday. We are here in a completely empty sanctuary. Where's the congregation? I thought they really cared about worship, but I guess I was wrong.
But, Woody, the whole church worshiped together this morning.
Yeah, all of 1/2 hour, then zip, out of here. A half hour. Why, when I was a wee pew, we were still on the opening prayer after a half hour.
Woody, I'm not sure you understand what's going on this morning.
Oh, I understand well enough. These folks just don't care about worship anymore. I mean, did you see what people were wearing this morning? T-shirts, work boots. I'm no stickler for a coat and tie, but a lot of our folks look like they were dressed for yard work.
That's because they were, Woody. Were you even listening to the service?
Well, it was sort of hard to hear. You saw that wiggly kid that sat on me this morning, or more like didn't sit much at all. He was all wound up. Kept asking his parents something about Swerve Day, I think it was. All I know is he kept swerving all over my cushion.
Woody, not Swerve Day, Serve Day. That's the whole point. This congregation is worshiping all morning. It's worshiping right now. It's just that today the worship isn't all taking place in this room.
Well, Chase, for someone with a Bible in your back pocket, you sure don't know much about faith. This is a sanctuary. This is where worship happens.
What happens in here each week is very important for sure. Nothing could replace it. But this morning, this congregation is remembering that worship really only begins here. Then it continues out there.
Continues?
Yes. If you listen really carefully, you can hear this congregation worshiping right now.
You mean all those extra voices out in the fellowship hall and those sounds coming from the education wing? Seems like there's a lot of different sorts of activity going on in this building this morning.
Yes, that's the sound of this church turning its heart toward the city. Right now, this congregation is spread out all over town, some here, some far away, doing 13 different hands-on service projects. Even that squirmy little boy. Everyone is worshiping God by serving together.
Yes, I can hear it. You know, it's a beautiful sound. I'm feeling a lot better, Chase. In fact, I feel a pun coming on. If you and I joined in on Serve Day, they'd call it charity.
I should have left you depressed, Woody. Your jokes stink.
I know. Pew. Get it? Pew?
Of all 700 chairs in this sanctuary, I end up next to you.
At least it's never dull. Because then you'd be chairman of the board. Get it?
Sit on it, Woody.